Hi everyone, this is Nina from Rafaela Soul Sessions. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for being here and for following me on my journey as a quantum healer in this absolutely amazing time to be alive. I wanted to pop on and share a message that came through a session and just update you on a couple of things that have been happening in my world. My daughter is on her summer holiday from nursery. So that, in one hand, is beautiful that I get to have all that time with her and really get to spend quality time being her mummy. At the same time, it kind of limits me with sessions, as I can only really do sessions at weekends for the next 8 weeks. But I mean, it's not that much of a problem because most of the sessions I do, I try and schedule them for weekends because I have more time to be able to focus on my clients at the weekends than I do during the week anyway. During the week when she's at nursery, she's only really away for 5 or 6 hours, and that's how long a session takes. so um so there's a certain amount of things that need to be done in that time, so it's not always easy for me to do sessions during the week anyway. So I do try and schedule most of my sessions for weekends, so it kind of works out okay. I can still do consultations, and I can still do pre-talks during the week. That is possible. There just might be a little Marnie floating around sometimes. But obviously for the sessions, she is well taken care of. So yeah, that's just that little side note. If anybody is scheduling a session, then we're going to try and schedule it for you for the weekend for the next 2 months. But I remember doing this last year when she was off, and of course during the whole of lockdown, and I still managed to keep afloat. And I've been busier than I've ever been, so it's been absolutely fine. But it's just a side note, just in case anybody is thinking about scheduling a session over the next couple of months. She popped in, actually, Marnie popped in the other day. I was doing a consultation with a lovely girl from California, and she popped in whilst we were talking, and she kept coming in asking for juice and things like that. And my client said, she's really helping me see my inner child, and she's like really reflecting to me what parts of my inner child need looked at and I need help with. And I thought that was so lovely that, just her popping in and out it was really helping my client see what areas of her life she really wanted to delve into for a session. I love that. I love that, the input isn't just from me, it's my whole team here. My cat, my dog, my Marnie. I think that's lovely, and I so appreciate having clients who are understanding of my situation. I am a single mom. I am doing this on my own, but I love it, and I love that my whole pack, my whole clan is here to help and assist, and I really treasure that. And yeah, even my dog coming in and just being lovely sometimes is just so helpful. Just that unconditional love can really lift people up. And the consultation I had a few days ago was really lovely. I work with people who have some really challenging stories, and I won't go into details because obviously that's all private. They can share some really challenging information, and it's my job to just hold it. I never judge it. I never, I just hold it for them, and in that loving and accepting space. And I'm just in awe of some of these connections with my clients, and some of these, even these consultations can be so powerful. In just like an hour or so, somebody can really shift in vibration just from the angle that we come at this work with. We're not psychiatrists, we're not doctors. We come at this work from a totally different angle. We come from the angle of the soul and the higher self, and it can really be just so transformative and powerful. Even just a conversation with someone can really, really help them see what their life is showing them and what their higher self is showing them, and how everything that happens in our life is lining us up directly with the path that we're supposed to be on. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be able to facilitate and help people in this way. It's just, yeah. I always talk about how much I love this work, but I really do. I really, really do. And I love everybody who is open to exploring themselves in this introspective and beautiful, life-changing way. It's incredible. So yeah, that's why I wanted to share about all that. I want to share a message that came through a session I facilitated last weekend. Last weekend. Time is doing really funny things. I feel like a lot of people are really struggling with like what day, just generally what day it is, what time things are happening. There's a lot of interesting things happening with time. So yeah, excuse me, I'm just going to find this message. It's on my Facebook page. If you've not joined my Facebook page, that's generally where I share like it's my first protocol for where I share my messages and things. And I share most of the higher self messages on there first. But then sometimes I like to pop over here and share it elsewhere, and do a video about it and show my face and all that good stuff. So hang on a minute. Okay, so this message is for humanity. It's from all light beings, councils, guides, star, soul family, and from the universe and from source itself. So the message is lighten up. You take yourselves so seriously. All of us, all beings, all councils, all of you, we are all one. We are all experiencing this. Humanity is on a journey back to source. Humanity is acting as its own collective ego right now, and humanity needs to surrender to source. By this, we mean coming back together, coming back to wholeness, to oneness. You have such a fear of losing the identity that you have created within separation. But in reality, oneness is much more fun than separation. It's much easier. Separation is incredibly difficult. It makes it hard to expand. It's much more beneficial to come back to center, which is what is happening right now. So we simply say, humanity, have fun, laugh, dance, take a chance, play, flirt, lighten the fuck up. And yes, use some profanity sometimes. That can be fun too. All has meaning when you give it meaning. What you believe is what you perceive. This is the frequency you will vibrate at. This is resonance. If you believe something has weight, that's exactly the experience that will be reflected back to you. So the message from all of us to all of you, we mean all humans, whether you're awake, awakening, or asleep, have fun. You are creating all of this, and what you put out is mirrored back to you directly. And there is a very little time delay now. The frequency, because the frequency is running higher. It's like a boomerang. You throw it and it will return. So focus on relaxation, focus on fun, focus on being the love that you are, and shine that love, shine that light out wherever you go. Now is the time to receive source and let source in. Source is immense. It is everything. And you are all source. So relax, have fun, receive, and enjoy. So that was a message that came through from my client and friend and fellow practitioner, Sonia Wilder. I think the last video was a video that I did with her where she was facilitating for me. But last weekend I did a session for her, and that was the collective message that came through. That was a really cool session. She is an amazing lady and a really amazing lady to work with. So thank you, Sonia. What else do I want to share with you all here in this lovely space? It has been a really powerful and potent time for a good month or so now. I've been really feeling an energy build up for a good month, and it's just a wonderful time to sit and be present with yourself, with all of your emotions, no matter whether they're good or bad. And don't distract yourself from what you're feeling. Allow yourself to feel it. I always say it. You just have to feel all of it and it will go much quicker. I remember when I was going through a tricky time a few years ago and I had some emotions come up. I kind of tested it, and for the first time I really allowed myself to fully feel everything I was feeling. And before I knew it, everything that I was feeling had dissipated and was gone. And that's because I allowed it. I allowed myself to feel it. And I think that's a huge amount of why people struggle, is that they're not okay with how they feel. They're not okay with their feelings. They're not comfortable with them. They don't accept them. They don't acknowledge them. They don't let them be. And that is the cause of a huge amount of people's struggle. So yes, we have to stay present with ourselves at all times. So that's my message for today, I think. Yeah, have a beautiful day, week, month, year. just enjoy and have fun. And yeah, if you want to come on one of these amazing healing journeys with me in the quantum field and have yourself a quantum healing hypnosis session, or indeed a number of quantum healing hypnosis sessions, I do mentorships as well, then reach out and find me, and we can go on these journeys together and help you find all of those parts of yourself that you have neglected to love for a long time. So on that note, take such good care of yourselves, and I will be back very, very soon with more videos, more catch-ups, more updates, more messages, and I'm sending you all of my love and my light, and we will speak so, so soon. Take care. Bye.